Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi, everyone. Okay. I have here my Instagram and my YouTube. So say hello. Let me just check. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Tilly. Hello. So for everyone who's wondering, actually, I might wait a bit. I'm on Instagram and I'm on YouTube. So let me just check here that everyone can see everyone. Everyone can see everyone. That everyone can type. Hi Astria, hi Katharina. Hello, hi. In YouTube, type in the comments and Instagram type just to see if it all works. This is very weird that I have to look between screens. But welcome. Welcome to the day one of this free mini course. Honestly, I cannot wait and I'm so excited to do it and to actually get to it. Hey, how is everyone doing? First of all, tell me how you're doing today and what you've been up to. This is very annoying that I have to look between two screens, but not everyone has Instagram, so that is why. I hope everyone can type on YouTube because I don't know if it's working or not. Hi! Hello. How is everyone doing? I'm just saying because on YouTube, I don't know if it's working because no one's typed yet. I don't know if they can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Uh, don't know if they can hear me or not. Can you hear me? Hi, Indiana. I wish I had another device to check if you guys could hear me. Let me just check. Go on to YouTube. But yeah, I would really suggest right now to get some paper and a pen down. I'm just gonna check now if you guys can hear me on YouTube. I know for you guys it doesn't matter, but for the people over here, okay, you can hear. Perfect. Um, still more video. Okay, perfect. I just want to check that everything's working. Okay, now I can see the chat. Okay, perfect. I can see the chat. Hi, Chloe. Hello. Everyone can hear me. Everything's all right. We have 4 people over here, 5 people over here, so we have a nice group of people. So today I want to explain a bit of what I'm going to be talking about. So if everyone's new, hello. My name is Anna. Hi, Lara. And I'm a teen fitness influencer. I guess I don't like to call myself that, but I love sharing just tips and advice on how to be healthy and how to be fit as a teenager. Um, so that's what I'm doing today. And I actually have an ebook coming out all about how to be healthy. No, how healthy breakfast for teenagers, especially for teenagers. So for the launch of it, I kind of wanted to do these live streams, and this is why I made this free mini course on how you as a teenager can actually get to your fitness results. And I wanted to explain it all in 3 days, 3 steps. So the first day is today, and today we're going to be doing all about the mental state. Hi, Molly. She's over on YouTube. And we're going to be talking about all the mental things that goes on here. So I have here my little sheet with all my notes, so I'm all prepared. And we'll be talking about the first block to actually achieving your fitness goals and your dreams and getting there. And your mental state and how you look at things, because how you look at things is going to affect how you act and how you are going to change yourself and go forward. So mentality is a really big part of it, and that is why I wanted to make it the first day, because it's kind of the first step and you need to be able to get the first step done to carry on. So yes, so I'll be answering questions that I have written down here and I'll just kind of talk off them. And I kind of have this rule thing, so I'll tell you guys what the question is. I'll answer the question, and then if you have any questions in it, just type in the comments, and once I'm finished with that point, I'll come back to your question and I can answer it. So does that sound good? All good? Hi, Emily Corn. Emily Orn. How do you say your name? Emily Orms. Does that sound alright for everyone? On YouTube, on Instagram, all alright. Just put a thumbs up in the comments if that's okay. But yes, and I have here a little small objective for today's live stream. So I kind of wanted to, for today's class, I guess. So I want to read it. It's in the description too of the YouTube. And it says, the objective for today is to understand the mental aspect behind reaching your dream goals, how dream goals should be a long-term thing, not a quick thing, where you need to start off at, and what your first steps need to be so you can carry on your journey and reach those goals. So hello. Hi, Sophia. Hi. I'm good. Everyone's putting thumbs up in the comments. That's perfect. Amazing. So that is the objective for today's live stream, and I'm going to get started. There's likes, everyone's putting a thumbs up. Perfect. Sounds amazing. Hi, if everyone's joining. Hi, also Bale. I'll try to say hello to everyone, and of course, I'm going to be answering everyone's questions. So yeah, get your pen, get your paper ready, and let's do it. It's 7:06, and we're going to get ready. Whew, I'm so excited for this. Hi, Molly. Join on both. Okay, so the first part of this mental aspect, I really wanted to start with your own personal mindset, because I feel there's more that goes throughout this thing than just your own mindset. There's more that goes throughout the mental state, because there's always going to be other people involved in your life. So I kind of split it up into personal mindset and parents and others, because as a teenager we do have to, of course, live with our parents and talk to them, and they revolve a lot around our life because they're the one that controls our life, what we eat, how often we can go out. So if you want to hear questions like, hear the answers to questions like, how do I tell my parents I want to lose weight, gain weight, start my fitness journey, how do I convince my parents to help me, all of that, then stay to the end, because you want to hear it. Of course, all of it is very, very useful, but I find that part to be the most useful, so you want to stay to the end. Okay, let's start. So my first question is this the right thing for me? And that's the question every single one of you guys should be asking yourself. Is this the right thing for me, and should I be doing this? And I feel it's so important to start off on the right footstep. Remember that doing this health journey, it isn't going to be a quick fix problem. You're not going to suddenly get abs, be super fit in a week. It's unrealistic and it's not going to happen. And you have to make sure this is a long-term thing. Being healthy should be a long-term thing. Wanting to be healthy is a long-term life. It's your goal in life to be healthy and to be fit and to hit your potential, because the healthier and the fitter you are, the more likely you're going to reach your potential and you're going to strive more. So all of those goals you have, moving to New York or wherever you want to move to, a work here, a work there, you're going to have to start to be fit and healthy and preparing your body so you can reach your potential. So yeah, make sure you start this for the right reasons. And I say the right reasons because sometimes you might want to start a health journey because you want to lose weight to look like this, or you want to gain abs to look like this, and you want to fit in society standards. That shouldn't be the principal thing. That shouldn't be why you're starting your health journey, because that's going to lead on to worse things coming along. And I guess I didn't really start on the healthiest mindset when I started. I started at 12 years old, and I never exactly had the right mindset towards it, and it wasn't for me to be happy and to strive. It was just to look a certain way. And it's throughout the 3 years, it's been 3 years now because I'm 15, I kind of looked at it a different way, and I was like, wait, I shouldn't be doing this to look like different. I should do this because it makes me feel good and it's what my body needs and it's going to make me a better person. So I want you to really think about it. Who are you doing this for? Yourself, or to look a different way, or for beauty standards, or whoever, for another person? Who are you doing this for? So ask yourself that question right now in your head, and yeah, write it down on a piece of paper. Make sure you know. And yeah, just wrote here, do I have a positive mindset towards it? Why do I want to reach my fitness goals? What is the point in me reaching them? There are so many, like I said, reaching your potential is that, but make sure you know that. You know that, not me telling you that. Make sure you know that. It's in your head. I've told you now. Remind yourself, why am I doing this? And as soon as you start with a positive mindset towards it, you're gonna go so far. Girl, boy, or whoever, you're gonna go so far. I promise you. So that's my question. Does anyone have any questions around that, surrounding that? I'm just gonna go into the next question. But put the questions in the comments and I'll be happy to answer. Okay. The next part was like I've mentioned before, do I know that this is going to take time? Being healthy should be a long-term goal, not a quick fix ab workout. I know we've all seen those get abs in 2 weeks on YouTube. Like, we've all seen them, right? It's not just me. And as much as that sounds appealing, it's not true. You can't get abs in 2 weeks. Like, well, you can get more defined. You're not gonna get like from no abs to 6-pack abs. Unrealistic. Won't happen. But it's thinking that being healthy is a long-term thing, and that is why we have to work for it. Hi, Sammy. Hello. And that don't in your mindset, in your head, remind yourself this. I am not gonna get to my goals quick. 5 seconds. It's not a quick fix. For some reason, both. It's not a quick fix. It's gonna take time, and that's why I'm so strong, and I'm gonna persevere, and I'm gonna do this. Remind yourself, you're so strong. You can do this, but it's not gonna be like that. Like, for example, like I said before, if you want to move to New York City, you want to have your own business, and it's gonna do well. You know, it's not going to take 2 weeks for your business to blow up. It probably could take you 2 to 3 years. And the same thing goes with your fitness journey. Hi, Cups of Event, hello. It's probably going to take you longer. And that's the reality of it. But once you have that in your mindset, this is going to be your lifestyle. This is going to be your routine. You feel so good doing it that it won't even matter how long it takes, really. But I just want to remind you that this is not going to happen instantly. But just you being here and you educating yourself, this is going to push you further ahead than anyone else. So, just telling you that. Just saying that. I know that, like, is anyone like any questions about that? Like, once I finish the topic, please just feel free to say anything. Yes. Okay. I have a question. Okay. On YouTube. God, I can't even speak. I moved over to here, but I have a question. How do you train your mind to keep going? My next question was, where do you get motivation from? So those are very similar. So I'll answer Sam's question first. How do you train your mind to keep going? I feel like they both intertwine. Where do you find motivation from? How to train your mind from keep going? I can literally give you a one-worded answer for that. Routine. I've said it about 100,000 times, and I'll say it 100,000 times more. Routine. She says, coming from someone who gives up easily, coming from someone who gives up lazy, coming from someone who has suffered procrastination so bad and has not found everything super easy, especially with my fitness routine. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Camille. The biggest thing for you to train your mind to keep going and for you to keep on with motivation is having routine. And I'll explain to you how routine works. Routine, you wake up, you do your bed, you brush your teeth. It's not a chore. You don't think about it twice. It's for your hygiene. It's for your bed to look nice. Maybe not all of you do your bed, but that's fine. But I'm pretty sure all of you wash your teeth and brush your hair at least. Okay, so, and it's just a routine because it's a hygiene routine. It's a habit. It's normal. And to train your mind, hi Haley, you need to train your mind to make this a habit, something you need to do. Like, you need to brush your teeth every morning, you need to brush your hair every morning. So make that, I need to work out. Well, actually, you don't need to work out every morning. I'll talk about that tomorrow's live stream, all about working out. But you need to train yourself, be like, okay, today I'm going to work out because today is a Monday and I work out on Mondays. I'm going to wake up every time, like, this is what I do, and this is how I find it so easy to keep my mind going. I wake up and I work out. I do this every single morning, except sometimes on the weekend. I allow myself a break, which is very important. But I kind of make this routine, so I don't need motivation to do it. I've trained my brain to do it already. It says, oh, okay, I'll actually try. I never thought of having a routine, just saying, exactly, don't really think of it. Hi, Caitlin. But once you do it, it's just like in your brain, and your brain's just like, ooh, like it's time to work out. And I was actually talking to, I actually did a podcast We Can Relate, and we were talking about how routine is so important. And she was like, "Oh my god, I never thought about how routine could help you overcome procrastination, and because it trains your mind, and you don't need to think about it. You don't need to worry about, oh, do I actually have to work out? Like, I can work out later, but because you already know it's just in the morning thing." She's like, every Saturday I just wash my hair without fail. It's just routine for me. Make it routine. I promise you. And the best time I find to put it in routine is to do it for working out is before school. Before school, after I wake up or after I come back from school, because that's when I'm more active. But yes, any questions on that, guys? About how to do with routine, and then I guess with like eating healthy and stuff. How do you train your mind to do it? I think you can't really train your mind to eat healthy. Um, you just need to find enjoyment for it. So try different foods, and you'll surely will fall in love with being healthy. I definitely have. So why shouldn't you? Hi, Jasmine. Hey. Okay. It's so fun doing this and just talking to you guys. I hope you guys have taken some good tips already. Okay, I'm ready to do the next one. Any questions, just drop them in the comments and I'll be happy to respond. Okay, so the next one is sometimes you can feel judged. How do I go on a healthy path without others judging me? Um, and this is a very hard question to answer. I feel I don't think wasn't judged that bad, but I feel like people can sometimes feel self-conscious about eating healthy or working out, especially as a teenager. I mean, like a lot of controversy around it. But the biggest thing I can say with anything is you shouldn't really care what other people think, especially when you're doing your best to be healthy and to be fit, because you're being a better person, but you're becoming the best you. So, and with like people who are feeling judged, maybe sometimes just explain them, especially if they're your family or friends. Explain to them why you're doing this can be really important. And don't be afraid to be yourself and just do what you want to do. Like, just go for it. Go for it. Everyone loves a healthy queen, so go for it. Um, and I wrote here some little facts that I thought would be really good for you to listen to and understand. Um, giving like doing being healthy, working out, eating healthy says here. Adolescents, so teenagers, improve cardiorespiratory fitness, build strong bones and muscles, control weight, reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression, and reduce the risk of developing health conditions such as heart disease, cancer, type 2 diabetes. So it's so much more than just working out to look away. You're looking after yourself. And you're becoming the best version of you, and we love that. We absolutely love that. You're gonna strive and you're gonna hit your potential. Like, I'm so proud of you just to be here and just to listen to me and educate yourself on it. So that is what I wrote for the personal mindset. Any questions on like just like your personal mindset or any questions surrounding it, put it in the comments right now. Um, like I said, I'd be happy to answer them. This is the whole reason for the live stream, because it's better than a video, because I can actually talk to you guys and I can answer your questions live. But with personal mindset, it can just sometimes be really hard. Just like follow people who are going to support you and surround yourself with positive, loving people who are going to be there to motivate you in a positive way. For example, following me, I'm here like to remind you that you should eat healthy, not to look a certain way or to follow beauty standards, but to be the best you. So yeah, hi Claudia, hello for everyone who's joining. Looks like there isn't any questions on this topic, so I'm gonna go on to the next one if that's okay with everyone. Put a thumbs up in the comments. I'm dying. Let me get some water. Ugh. But yeah, put thumbs up in the comments if you're ready for me to go on to parents. As a teenager, this is a big thing. And even if you're a bit older, I still think it's fun to listen and just to see. I'm rounding troops. Hi, Chloe. And also, wait. Sorry, I needed a drink. And also, I wanted to say that if you're finding this useful and you think that maybe you have a friend who would really, really find this useful, please share it. There's like a button on Instagram, there's like a little airplane button. Share it to a lot of your friends. On YouTube, there's like a little swish, 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 swish arrow, swish, swish arrow, and share it too with any friends that you think would really love it and really would find useful. And yeah, I think they really enjoy it. So, everyone put like a thumbs up. So I'm excited now to go on to the next part, which is parents and others. I put parents and others because there's some other things that I added, but we're going to start with the parents part first. So the first part is, how do I tell my parents that I want to lose weight, gain weight, whatever you want to do, be in a healthy lifestyle? I feel like usually when it's losing weight, gaining weight, it's a bit different than just wanting to be in a healthy style. But I guess it all intertwines into one, right? And like I said, it should be for you, and you're doing this because you're going to be the best version of yourself. So how do I tell my parents? I actually, with my, like, if I share my own story, I think that'll be really good for you guys to understand. With mine, my mum was already starting her own health journey, and I actually got really inspired by her. And that's how I started. I just joined in with her and I talked to her. I was like, yo, yo, yo. Now she's like, hey, can I join in with you? And she was like, yeah, sure, of course. But for everyone, it's not that easy. And not everyone's parents are super healthy or are starting their own health journey, and that's totally understandable. Everyone's on their own path and everything. And it also doesn't always happen coincidentally. It happened with me, but I have gathered up tips and stuff like that, especially like when I'm talking to other family members and if I'm eating at the house and stuff, kind of tell them, hey, can I have this instead? Hi, Clover. So I kind of picked up my own tips. So how do you tell them? I've said multiple times, if you followed with me before, when you tell your parents, you can't just tell them, you need to explain it to them. And I say that because just telling them, just being like, I want to lose weight, I want to gain weight, or I want to start my health journey, it can sometimes worry them, and clearly, like, it will worry them, especially because it can worry parents, and they want what's best for you. So that's why I say explain and tell them why you're doing it. And if you started off with the right mindset, as I told you at the start of the live stream, and you explain to them exactly what I told you about, I'm doing this for myself because I want to strive, I want to hit my potential, I want to be the best version of me, and I want to feel good. I want to feel like I can conquer the world. And if you tell them that, you're going to change everything. Because you need to explain to them why you're doing it, and telling them that is going to help you so much. And just telling them, like, perhaps giving them, like, what's it called, facts, just backing up, just talking to them. And I think sometimes it can be a bit scary to talk to parents about that sort of stuff, especially if you're not as close to them. Hi, King. Well, his name's King. Especially if you're not that close to them, but build up that courage because you can do it. I believe that you can do it. Just sit down with your mum or with your dad or whoever you care up, and just talk to them about it, because parents want what's best for their children, so they're gonna do what's best for you. And my other question was, how do I convince my parents to help me and support me if they aren't as healthy? And I'm talking about, how can my parents support me, which is the next question. Um, of course, like, as a teenager, because we're living at home, we don't have control over cooking, over like how often we can go out as much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like with older people, like adults, for example, they cook their own meals. They can just drive themselves to the gym. Um, all of that. You know what I mean? It's just different for us as teenagers. And I definitely know what it feels like. Um, but how can you get your parents to support you? Well, you can talk to your parents about eating healthier at home. Wait, what if you're all broke? I'm just playing. I share, by the way. Thank you. What if you're all broke? There are so many ways to be healthy without, like, you don't need to be rich to be healthy. Like, I'm telling you, you can be the healthiest person and you do not need to be rich at all. I am not rich or anything. You just need to choose the right food and all of that. So that's why I actually talk a lot about that in tomorrow's live stream about like where can I work out as a teenager, or like where can I buy cheap equipment, or like what can I use instead of like all these equipments in tomorrow's live stream. So yeah, that'd be good for you, Sammy. But what was I talking about? Yeah, supporting parents. Um, so I think the best way is like if you live in a not so healthy household, is to kind of convince your mum or your parent, like whoever, to kind of go on this journey with you and try new foods. And if they're maybe not as open to trying it, I mean they could be, because like being healthier is good for you and good for them. So I mean if you're going to share this idea of being we can all be healthy together and like go on family walks, go out cycling a lot more, I'm pretty sure they'll be happy to do so. But maybe your family just not isn't that type of family. And if not so, then you kind of have to ask your parents to support you in a different way instead of like kind of partaking, which I think is the biggest way parents can support you, is by partaking in the actual fitness journey and working out with you and eating healthy with you. But if not, do not worry. Um, you can try and cook for yourself. Um, it'll also be a great way to improve your skills. So cook for yourself, and ask your parents if maybe they can drive you somewhere more often. I think the biggest part is just talking to them, making them understand and telling them. Does anyone have any questions on like parents and stuff that I can answer? I'll be happy to do so. Like if you're in a situation and you need advice on it, then I'm here. Just ask me right now. I'm happy to answer. Just type it in. But because it's kind of hard to get questions, everyone's such in different situations, so it's hard to give like a certain answer to how do I get to my parents, to how do I convince them. But like I said, just make sure it's like a positive environment. Your parents want what's best for you, and explaining to them, not just telling them, and suggesting them how they can help you. Could they involve intake? A stubborn parent. My mum is hard-headed. Okay, that's a good thing. Okay, what if your parent is hard-headed, like stubborn? Um, I feel like sometimes they can come out that way, because like I mean, like I said, your parents want what's best for you. Your carers. Have you ever dealt with that before? I have dealt with. I think I love my mum and my dad, but they don't. They're always like sometimes when I want to do stuff, they're like, "Is that the best idea to do so?" Especially when I like started my channel, I started doing like brand deals and all of that, and they had like this payment and stuff, and they were like, Anna, should like is this safe? It's like, should you be doing this? Like it's money, like dealing with that, and people like your parents could be with like health and stuff, be like, like you're messing with like your diet and stuff, and it's probably like not the healthiest thing for you to be doing that as a teenager, which I completely agree with them. You shouldn't be doing diets and all of that. I'll be talking more about that on the third day of this live stream, which is all about healthy eating. But if you tell them, no, I'm not doing a diet, I'm being healthier. So instead of eating this type of food, I want to eat this type of food. I want to eat more healthier food. I want to nurture my body better. Then what can they say for that? When I was like talking to my parents about like my brand deals and YouTube and Instagram, they were like, Anna, is that a good idea? The best thing that I did and how I learned this tip, hello Olivia, how I learned this tip was not just telling them that I was doing these brand deals, but explaining to my mum what it was, explaining it to her how it worked, showing her videos and showing her that it is safe and all that. And like I said, the biggest thing you can do is explain, because my mom, like, she's like, yo, my daughter's earning her own money. Like, how she was so proud of me. But yeah, at the start, she was very unsure. And she was a bit, like, frightened and scared. So it comes to the same thing when you go with health. You can't just tell them. You need to explain to them. And I don't know how many times I need to tell you that. But you need to explain. And even though they may seem stubborn, with certain things when you have like these new ideas and stuff. Persistence is key. And I know that's like, but like just telling your parents and making sure you remind them that this is what you want. It's your life and it's for the best of you. It's going to change everything and explaining it. I feel like I felt said enough about that. Any other questions with that? But do you get what I mean? Are you on the same level? Do you understand what I mean? And I hope that my example was good to balance it. But that's how I learned this tip myself. So yeah, that was with parents. If you have any questions, or if you have personal questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram. People on YouTube, you can actually leave a comment. But yeah, it's not that my mum isn't a help. She's my best friend. It's just sometimes her comments when I try to change for the better. I did sit and talk with her about what I want to and why I want to do this. Okay, that's a good thing. Sometimes I feel like sometimes I can say comments and stuff. I feel that definitely happens, but I think just reminding them, like I said, persistence is key. Reminding them constantly, like, can you not say that? Like that comments enough to make me discouraged. Yeah. Like I say, Mom, can you please not tell me that? Like, even if they get like you have best friends and stuff, you need to. They can't. As much as sometimes it seems like they can't read your feelings. And just explaining to them, like if my mum says something I don't like or I don't agree with, say, Mum, I feel like those words you're telling me are discouraging me and I'm doing this for the better and I feel like this is what's gonna make me feel amazing and strong and I'm gonna try this, so could you please not say that to her? And imagine if you have siblings and that you're gonna even help your siblings and no one's perfect and your parents are gonna say things that perhaps discourage you or perhaps aren't, I don't know, aren't the best, but we all we all have improvement. We have space for improvement and no one is perfect. So I hope that helped you and just letting them know that's not okay and I don't feel comfortable with you saying that. Letting them know that. I hope that answers your question, Sammy. I really hope it does. Any other questions with parents? I hope you're good taking some notes and you're having fun with this. I definitely am. Um, But yeah, we're on our last part now. We have about 10 minutes left. Um, but yes, I'm excited. Thank you. You're welcome. And if you have like any issues, just DM me. You can always DM me. Okay. This is I guess like this last part. Are my advice to you. Like these are like really big advice pieces that I wish I heard like mentally. It was like it would have changed my perspective on things. And I wish I had heard these when I first started my journey or even earlier on my journey as being trying to be healthy as a teenager. Um so I have here 3 bullet points. I'm gonna kind of explain them to you and tell you. Hi Charlotte, hello. And if you're writing this down, please put these in like block letters and highlight them. Please do. So the first one is don't compare your results. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Don't compare your results to anybody else's. Oh, and Haley said, thank you. This is so useful. Thank you for joining, and I'm happy this is useful for you guys. Okay, everyone heard me? Like I said, don't compare your results to anybody else's. Oh my god. You are not anyone else, and now no one is you. And that makes the world an amazing place and thriving and so much fun. But because everyone is different, sometimes it can make you compare. And I feel like, especially with teenagers on social media, we end up comparing ourselves to people a lot. And my biggest tip with that is unfollow people who are negative, who aren't making you feel good, and follow the people who do make you feel good. That was the best thing that I've ever done on social media, was unfollowing all the negative people and just following the positive people. So And especially with like teen influencers who clearly have photoshopped images and unattainable goals. No, and especially like when they're adult teenagers, guys, we're teenagers. We are not gonna look like adult teenagers. Just saying that. Adult teenagers? No. Adult influencers. We're not gonna look like adult influencers because we're still teenagers, we're still growing. But I found with myself, see, this deprives a lot from what I've learned and how I've adapted it to my life. But with myself, I found like, you know, those videos, I've made a couple too, actually, so should I have? But was about like, I did, for example, Chloe Ting's workout for 2 weeks. And I'd be doing Chloe Ting's workout for 2 weeks, and I would look at people's results, and I would compare it to my end results after the 2 weeks. And I would look at the results, and I'd be like, why don't I look like that? Like, you do all that in 30 minutes? What do you mean, like, I do all that in 30 minutes? Um, I look back at that, and I'm like, no, I look at the video, and I'm just like, why don't I look like that? I feel discouraged. That's what I did. I did the workouts. I would have been proud of myself. I looked at the video. I didn't get the same result as her. Why didn't I? Am I not good enough? No, you are good enough. And you know why you didn't get the same results as her? It's not because you're not good enough. You can't do it. It's because you're not her or him or whatever. You are you. No, I'm talking about some routine videos on YouTube. Oh, okay. Yeah. You are you. You are not them. And I how do I explain that better? What I'm gonna say is you have different genetics, perhaps you're different gender, different ages, you eat different things, you're living a different routine. You're different, you're actively different. Everything about you, well, there could be some common things, but most of everything. Hi, everyone who's joining the live mad city mad. Say hi, Kesa. You are not them, and they are not you. So if I saw this Instagram post, I'm not sure if anyone else has seen it, but it was like 10 different women. And it was like, if we all ate the same, if we all worked out the same, we would still all look different. Can I put that in that your perspective? If we all ate the same, if we all worked out the same, we would all still look different. We would all still have different results. So don't compare yourself to others because it's going to demotivate you. If you like watching these videos, you should be proud of them girl for doing that. Or the boy, whoever. But just know that your results are your own results and they're not anyone else. Hola, hola. Como estás? Tudo bem, obrigada. Sorry, those are my cousins. My cousin, my auntie in Portuguese. I have here a question. I think that's why I don't have a routine. I tried and the results were way off. No wonder you said not to compare. I just learned a new lesson and apologies for my naivety earlier. Oh, I can't even speak English, but that's true. Sometimes you feel like you compare yourself a lot, and it's just you comparing something to something that's uncomparable. So with routine and with all that, like you didn't have a routine because you tried it and the results were off, and yeah, don't no comparing. No comparing. Cut that off your list. Um, you're so different. You're unique, and that's what's so fun about like health and fitness because you can try so different things, and I don't know. Just know that. Okay. So my next little point is don't feel guilty about not always. Oh, question. What do you like to do after school? I mean, this is unrelated to the thing, but I'll happily answer it. What I like to do after school, I love doing YouTube, love learning languages, and I love learning. I love socializing, being with friends. So yeah, and I also love cooking healthy food and working out. I usually work out before school. So Here's a little question for you. Answer, not question. Okay, so the next one is don't feel guilty about not always being healthy and active. It's okay, and it can be mentally challenging at times. Through the 3 years that I've done this, wait, is it coming up? No, this is 3 years now. Wait, 3 years. I started like in March when I was 12, so 3 years now. I've had mentally challenging times, and I felt at those points where I wasn't as active and I wasn't as healthy that I was not good enough, and that I don't know, like I'm never gonna reach my results, but not like I just want to put in your mind that you don't have to work out every day to be healthy and fit, and you do not always have to eat salads and grilled chicken. Oh, that's not even just healthy food. There's so many other healthy foods, but you don't always have to eat healthy, and you don't have to work out every day to be healthy and fit. Like, can I put that into your perspective? Like, you don't need to do that to be healthy and fit. I love just I love like I'll put a little bit of unhealthy food, healthy food. Give your balance. Do a balanced meal. No, I don't work out every day. I work out maybe 6 times per week, 5 times per week. If I'm not feeling like I don't want to work, like usually because I said I do in the morning, it's routine for me. But if I honestly feel sick or if I don't feel well to do it, I won't work out that day. So I deserve that rest. And I just want you to learn and understand your body and be able to know when you should work out, when you should treat yourself. I guess like treat yourself and also like treating yourself because you should be having a balanced meal, but kind of like that. You understand what I mean? Oh, it's 42. We only have 3 minutes left. Okay. I'll quickly go on to my other one, which is the biggest one. And I said here, the biggest tip mentally about generally reaching your dream fitness goals is to believe in yourself and give yourself time. Also, start building yourself a schedule and routine. Use Notion, an amazing application if you guys didn't know. Love what you are now because it's that who's going to get you into that dream place. Love who you are now because that's you who's going to get you to that dream fitness goal, whatever it is. Like, love who you are now. Biggest thing, like I said here, believe in yourself, give yourself time, start building yourself a schedule and routine. Love who you are now. And once you do that, you're going to excel mentally. You are. And yes, okay. I have here a question by Haley. It says, how do you get motivation back to exercise and be healthy if you start to lose the motivation? Ooh, that is a very, very good question. Let me have a think. How do you get back? Um, I think the biggest thing for me is reminding myself of why I'm doing this. And like you said, making sure I have that routine and that schedule. And sometimes you can lose motivation because it gets really repetitive and really boring. So making sure to mix it up. So if you're doing the same workout every single day, that can be very unmotivating, very boring. So that's why I actually don't like doing like the 2 week video routines because you just do the same video every day. And I lose motivation very fast with those videos because I don't like doing the same workout every single day. And for me, I make sure to change it up. And maybe you don't need to work out. Maybe you go and play sport instead. So go and play sport with your friends. Maybe you're eating the same healthy breakfast every single morning. Change it up. And once you make it a fun, different journey, I feel like motivation comes back because you're like, oh, wait, I found out this new sport I want to carry on. You're going to carry on being happy and fit. But like, oh my God, I can try this and this recipe. I'm going to carry on. Is that a good tip? Yeah, I think that's a good tip. Yeah, just mixing it up and changing it up can be a really good idea. How is your online school? Can you give some advice? Again, not related to the question, but I feel like also can be related to a question. With online school, it has been really good. And if you want some advice, I actually have a YouTube video on it. My YouTube channel for the Instagram is in the link in my bio, and my YouTube channel here, you guys can just click down. But I actually make a whole video. I can send it to you. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you after this video. But my advice, like I said, is routine and schedule. for everything, to not lose motivation, not to be and to be productive, to make routine and to make schedule. So I feel like I've gone over all my notes. School is another type of stress. It is another type of stress. And tomorrow I'm going to go over how you can also balance school and working out, being healthy. So make sure you join tomorrow's live stream. And about what I was talking about making different breakfasts and everything, I'm actually launching my own ebook for teenagers on breakfasts. It's called the Breakfast Teen ebook, and it has 30 different recipes for teenagers on how, like, well, they made for teenagers. Like, it's super easy for teenagers to make. Time schedule for, like, I literally have, I love saying this, a special chapter called Late for School, that takes recipes that should take 5 minutes. They're super healthy. And I'll be launching that on Monday the 29th of March. So that is also a live stream. That's going to be my healthy eating live stream. So where I talk about all about healthy eating, how you can eat healthy eating and also healthy households, all of that. So that'll be on the 29th. And for everyone, I know there's some new people on Instagram. You can actually sign up in the link of my bio to get the links for tomorrow, which is the 28th, which is the working out day, and the 29th, which is going to be the healthy eating day, and the launch of my ebook. It'll be up and you can buy it on the 29th. So yeah. The main reason why I'm not chasing my dreams is because of school. But yeah, learning how to balance. Yeah, I want to hear about that. I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm super excited. So, any last questions before I go? Type them in now. But it was so much fun today. Like, put like a little heart emoji if you enjoyed today's live stream. Live stream. I don't know what that was. I feel like I don't know if any of you guys play Pokemon, but that kind of reminds me of Mr. Mime. I'm planning to play Pokemon Go with my brother. It's good. It's good. Okay, there's a heart over on YouTube. Come on, Instagram. We're waiting for the heart. Or like the live stream because it appears like little hearts inside. But honestly, any questions, drop them in now. It's been so much fun talking to you guys and doing this live stream. It's the most professional live stream I've ever done in my whole life. This is so useful. I love your accent. Thank you so much. Yes, we have some hearts over on Instagram. Okay, amazing. Thank you so much for everyone who joined. And honestly, I cannot wait to do the next 2 days. And give you even more information on how you can actually get to your dream fitness goals as a teenager. But like I said, like to actually get there, the first thing and the first main step you need to do is to have the right mentality and to do everything that I just told you to do, basically. Because with the right mentality, you're gonna thrive. Anna for president. Anna for president. Hashtag Anna for president. Hi. Oh my god, girl, you just missed the whole live stream, but it's fine. I'm gonna be saving the live stream, so you guys can rewatch it. So don't worry about that. But make sure to join tomorrow. 7 p.m. will be the same time. 7 p.m. GMT for the UK. And I know a lot of you are from. I don't know where from, but a lot of you are in the Eastern Standard Time zone. Wow, I can get that out. So for everyone who is in the EST, Eastern Standard Time zone, that will be 3 p.m. for you. I believe Central Time Zone, that's 2 p.m. for you guys. And for the people in the UK, GMT is 7 p.m. for you guys. Portugal, same. But like, also EST is 2. Yeah, EST is 2 p.m. I know for like, if you guys live in like Europe, like Spain, France, that area, I know that's like an hour ahead. So that'll be like 8 p.m. Wow, so many time zones. Where are you guys from? Let me know. I nearly missed your life. Well, now you know. Wait, EST is 2 p.m., not 3 p.m.? Google said it was 3 p.m. Okay, I already know. Okay, EST 2 p.m. I can change that in the next email. I'll make sure to send 2 p.m. Sorry for all. See, that might have been the reason that she joined now, because sorry for my mistake. Now I know EST is 2 p.m. Thank you, Google, for the mistake. Can we all just clap at Google? Wait, she said EST is 3 p.m. For you, EST is 2 p.m. Who has the wrong time zone? Hmm? Who has the wrong time zone? Wait, is Google lying or not? Okay. Um, I I know that here it's nearly gonna be 8 p.m. But I don't know for you guys it's gonna be 4 p.m. or 3 p.m. But yeah. Uh, I can't wait. I literally cannot wait for my ebook to go up for you guys to be able to purchase it. It's gonna change your life completely. And I'm so excited. One of us is time traveling. Who is time traveling here? I think she might be time traveling. She's an hour ahead, or are you time traveling into the past? I don't know. But if you want to have a little look about my on my ebooks, then yeah, what country you guys? Well, I think she's from America. Well, there's different places in America with different time zones, but country guys, what country you guys from? I'm okay. Yeah, anyway, I'll probably leave you now. But like I was saying, if you want to check more about like what my ebook is actually about, for you guys on YouTube, um, oh that's fine. For you guys on YouTube, um, there's a link in the description that says Instagram. Click on my Instagram and my latest post, not my Instagram reel, but my actual post says about the ebook, tells you everything about the ebook, why you need it as a teenager. Um, Same thing goes for you guys on Instagram. Just click on my feed. But for them, they just need to do an extra check because they're on YouTube. And for you guys on YouTube, if you want to check out my YouTube channel, just click the link in my bio. There's a little thing that says my latest YouTube video. And yeah, same goes for both. I'm pretty sure you guys know how YouTube and Instagram works. Just check the links that I have. But thank you so much for everyone who joined. I really enjoyed you guys' company, and it's been amazing to have so many people on. We've had about like 10 people consistently. So it's been amazing. And thank you so much, Sammy, for like you're literally the only one who's typed on YouTube. For everyone else who's a little shy, do not worry. Thank you so much for joining me anyway. And for everyone who talked on here, especially and Post Mendes. Oh, Haley's talked a lot. Quasia's talked a lot. So thank you for you guys commenting and asking questions that maybe other people had too, and that I didn't think of. But I'm gonna go and have my dinner now, and I hope everyone has a good night, good afternoon, or good morning. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time, starts at the same time, 7 p.m., 3 p.m. EST. I think it might be 3 p.m. Somewhere, I don't know. But yeah, see you guys. Bye. Have a great day. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Au revoir. Bye. Ciao. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye. Bye. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, I need to stop the Instagram first. Bye. Okay. Oops. Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Bye. See you tomorrow.